Hold up. Stop. What is that shit? Yes, that's better. Perfectly dysfunctional. One messed up, crazy family having conversations about who knows what.
Warning.
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 Warning. This is an explicit podcast.
If you're going to get offended, you might as well click to the next podcast now.
Move along if your feelings get hurt easily.
There will be vulgar language.
That's why we're dysfunctional.
You got the Beetlejuice head and a Beetlejuice laugh.
That's right. We're nasty. We're going to hurt your feelings.
Classy.
You 18 or under, I'd leave now. You've been warned.
Yep, you sure have.
Up there. Welcome back to the Perfectly Dysfunctional podcast.
We're late as shit.
We are late.
That's my fault and your fault.
It's my fault.
Who was that?
I don't know.
We were just saying that. We don't know.
Well, welcome, whoever. How you say that? Mo
Momaka?
I'm
I'm not sure.
We wasn't here last week. We had some stuff going on with some of our very close friends, and we couldn't make it on last week. So here we are. We're short, but
late.
I mean, it's cool
Yeah.
though because this is the first time in like a month that I've been here.
yeah, it's just been crazy lately. But hopefully, we might change some things up. So y'all have to stay tuned.
I couldn't even find my shirt.
Megan and Jason got into their house.
Yeah, they got moved.
Yeah, mostly.
Yeah.
Yep. I didn't get kicked out of college. Yay! I am taking college math now, and it sucks.
Oh God.
Yeah, I hate math.
I was good at math in high school, but I just don't feel like I would be that great now.
Never good with math.
1 + 1 is 3.
So
Basically.
the boys had their award ceremony last week,
And
it was virtual.
oh,
Yeah, it was kind of stupid.
That's stupid.
It
Yeah.
was so stupid. So Eli got an athletic award.
Is he athletic?
Oh yeah, he likes to run. They're gonna actually take both of them want to do this basketball camp this summer, so I'm gonna let them do
do
that.
they offer track? He would probably like track.
They don't yet, but he wants to do it.
Yeah, he would probably.
I mean,
I would think like it.
I did track. So Eli got the athletic award. He got a positive behavior award, and he got the surviving the COVID 20,
Oh, good.
21, 20, whatever.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, they did that for all the kids.
Really?
Yeah, really.
That's
Obviously,
stupid.
they survived.
Like the school year, because it's the whole half virtual.
Oh,
Half,
I see.
yeah.
I thought you meant like, good job making it.
You didn't die.
Glad
Good
you didn't
job.
die. Here's an
Yeah.
award for just breathing air and living.
Yeah.
I mean, he had.
Well, I
COVID,
ought to
so-
get
Yeah.
I ought to get a fucking award.
So Sawyer did not get a positive behavior award.
But he got a COVID award
He did.
Bored.
because everybody gets a trophy.
He got AV on a roll.
Cool.
And he got some reading award. I can't remember what it was, but most likely to be found reading a good book.
Yeah, because he loves books.
He does. They did their like Dibbles test. He reads at a 5th grade level.
Wow.
He reads 150 words a minute.
Gosh.
Clearly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it could be. He's probably above us with reading.
Hopefully,
I used to
I
read all
read
the
above
time,
a
but-
5th grade level.
Well, I used to read all the time, but
Oh, I love to read. I'm
I
glad.
just don't have time anymore.
I'm happy that he likes to read.
yeah.
At least
I mean, it could be worse things that he's out there doing. So reading is great if he's just going to stay in and read and, stay out of trouble.
he doesn't stay out of trouble.
Oh, well.
He's had
forever.
detention more times in the last 2 years than I have in my
I
entire
think
life.
it's because he's so smart. He just gets bored.
I told y'all how his
He
doctor.
acts out.
I told you how his doctor's appointment went, didn't I? How they think he has a personality disorder.
No, you didn't tell us that.
Oh,
He probably got that shit from his daddy.
he did. His daddy and his grandmother both have bipolar disorder.
That's just great.
Also, so I took him to the doctor because I think he is somewhere like high functioning autism spectrum somewhere, because he has so many odd tendencies. He has OCD problems. You know, he's very picky eater. He only eats certain things.
Yeah.
So his doctor is supposed to be getting us set up with the children's psychiatrist to talk to him to see what they can, but she definitely thinks he has some type of personality disorder on top of that as well. So I just
You just want to know so you can move on.
I want to know so that his time in school isn't how it's been.
Right,
So he's not getting in trouble for things that he cannot help.
right.
And
And they make medication for everything.
oh no,
now.
I told her, I was like, if I'm letting you know this now, if it's not a patch I can put on him, he's not gonna take it. He will not take. He will freaking let his brain melt before he will take Tylenol. He will. You can't hide anything. He fucking knows.
Wow.
He will not take medicine. If he has it in his mind that he's not gonna like it, he's not even gonna fucking try it. I tried to feed him a hot dog one time. He freaking vomited it up.
Well, if he watched how hot dogs were made, he would want to fucking eat it.
I'm not, but it's every food that he doesn't like. He's never tried. You know.
Does he give it a chance?
You know
or
what?
he psychs himself up?
If he looks at it and he's like, oh, that doesn't look good, he's not going to try
There are
it.
people in the world that are just like that. Trust me. Dated one time that was just like that. And that was one of the reasons I stopped seeing this person, because they were a person that refused to even try something that they've never tried before. Even if I may not like something, if I've never had it before, I'll try it at least once, you know. But there's people in the world nowadays that just, you know.
I don't think it's something he can particularly help though. I think it's part of that OCD, thing with him.
It's something in his. It's not.
Yeah,
Communicating.
it's not clicking in his head. When we explain things to Sawyer, we have to explain them completely different than we explain them to the other kids in order for him to process what we're really saying. Otherwise, he's not over his head. Like, he can't.
So, public service announcement to anybody listening. Before you just go out and start having kids, my daughter will attest to this now, you might want to look back into their family history a little bit and some gene pool, just to see what kind of fucked up shit your kid's going to end up with.
I wouldn't trade my kid for that.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you might just want to check a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some of that stuff, even if it could still happen.
Yeah,
You know?
it could. It could. I mean.
Yeah, but the older I get, the more I see that genetic stuff is definitely passed down. I mean, with my back, and of course, now my plaque build up in my blood and stuff since I'm 50 now and stuff like that. And it's some of the same shit that my dad had. Mm-hmm. And even though I've done a lot of stuff differently, knock on wood, he had a heart attack in his early 40s, and I'm 50 now, and I'm still ticking away. Hopefully I don't have none. But I tried to do a lot of stuff differently so to maybe curb some of it, but I'm still getting hit with it, and it's just genetics. It's just bad genetics. You inherit shit. Your grandma, she was always thin her entire life, wasn't she? Mm-hmm. And she suffered with raging high blood pressure. It wasn't because of weight or anything like that. It's genetics. I have, I could lose weight, of course, but even if I lose weight, I'm still probably going to have raging high blood pressure and have to take medication for it because it's genetics.
Well, I'm having some health issues, and mine's obviously a lot of it's genetics with me also. So I don't know.
You're going to have high blood pressure.
I already have high blood pressure.
See?
I'm 27.
See?
I don't have to take anything for it.
Well, you will eventually.
Oh, I know. My mom takes something for I didn't get a choice. Like, Mom has high blood pressure too.
You're getting double whammy.
Yep.
I didn't get it. I didn't find out I had it until I was in like my late 30s or something like that. But
So
genetics, bad genetics.
So So we put my mom's dog down on Monday.
Yep, I saw that. I hated to hear that.
Yeah.
It was old.
She had been suffering all weekend. Well, not suffering, so to
No,
speak.
she was suffering.
Well,
So
they were expecting it. She said.
So in November, she had a tumor removed from her kidney, and it was a cancerous tumor, and they got it all. Well, my mom, she said she saw that she was acting different, and she's like, I wonder, what's going on. And then she fell off the stairs going outside, and so Mom brought her to the vet, and they transferred her because they found another tumor on her liver. Or her spleen. They found a huge tumor on her spleen, and they thought she had a collapsed lung, and they were going to run some blood work on her. Well, it turns out that she had cancer. She had another tumor, and it was where her anal glands were. And she could not walk. She could not stand up. Nothing. So that whole weekend, my mom was in the living room on the floor with her. Like, they had like a little pee pad under her because she couldn't. I mean, she just ended up shitting on herself a whole bunch.
Poor thing.
So you could see the tumor. My mom showed me.
Yeah.
She's like, it was poking out. It was so bad. So Monday they had Monday or Tuesday, I can't remember. There's a company that came out, and they did like a paw print for my mom, and like got a lock of her fur and stuff like that. Aww. Before they put her down.
That's terrible.
They ever cremated?
No.
Yeah, they got a company they'll come out and do that, but they'll take the dog, cremate it, and you can get the ashes back too. So.
No, they buried her.
We might have ours cremated because we have to dig a big ass hole.
So I'm gonna get her. It's about $300, but it's a clone stuffed animal. Like, you send them like all kinds of pictures and about their personality and stuff, and it looks just like the dog. So I'm gonna get her one of those. It takes about 6 weeks to come in.
Yeah.
And I know she's gonna freaking cry.
Well, I'm not looking forward, because 2 of ours are extremely old.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
And I debated whether to tell the kids or not that this was coming and all that, and I ended up doing it because Eli and Sawyer, Georgia was in their life from the very beginning. Like, she was 11. Eli's almost 9. Like, they grew up together.
Yeah, they did, yeah.
So it was really, really hard on them.
Oh, I'm not good with animal pet death at all.
Y'all making me fucking depressed. Talk about that seltzer drink thing you're talking.
Wait, I'm not done talking about dogs.
Oh, well, you
And my
depressing me.
neighbor. You want to hear about my neighbor and my dog?
From the other place or the new place?
The new place.
Yeah.
My new neighbors.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was outside last weekend walking my dog, and I saw my neighbors. They were walking back across the street from like that side. So Tucker was howling up a damn tree, and the dad, he's like, "You want to go hunting, buddy? I'll take you hunting."
Oh.
I was like, "Oh my God, thank God." These people, they have 2 kids. They're Eli and Sawyer's age. There's a girl and a boy. They are the most nicest neighbors I've ever fucking met. I was like, I needed to live next to some good old country folks, because I told him, I was like, hey, he does this all the time. I can't help it. He's a hunting dog. He goes, oh, we have a bloodhound.
And they bark.
He's old, and he'll howl like if he hears a siren, but it don't bother us. I'm like, oh my God. Like, their side of the fence, I noticed on their side of the fence, they have grates put down so their dog couldn't get out. Yeah. So I don't actually have to do anything to that side of the fence because my dog can't get out.
Yeah. So they know what you're going through.
Yeah. And they're like, you ever need anything? You just holler over the fence. Like, nicest people I've ever met.
Oh, that's great.
I know. I love it.
That's so great.
Oh. Tonight we're drinking some Mike's Hard Lemonade Seltzer.
Yes, I have the strawberry. Megan brought them. I have the strawberry.
I have the lemon.
Very good.
And they also have mango and pineapple, and they are delicious.
Yes. Now I drink seltzer beverages, but I don't recall ever drinking this one, so it's very good.
This is the only one that I've been able to drink where I don't fucking turn completely red.
Is it Smirnoff makes the red, white, and blue?
Yeah.
Every year. Oh, those are so good.
I always have Smirnoff screwdrivers in my fridge. Like, I love them.
The red, white, and blue seltzer ones, I forget what they're called, but those are so good, but they're seasonal. Like I think they only come out in the summer.
Hey, I want to hear about Dad's phone incident.
What incident?
What happened? Didn't you have to get your phone fixed?
It was so great. I tried to give y'all play-by-play.
Oh, I read it. I just want Dad to explain it now.
Yes.
I dropped my phone and it broke.
No, you threw your
What
phone.
happened? Dad, tell me what happened.
I dropped my phone.
Why?
It broke. It spontaneously flew out of my
No,
hand.
seriously. Tell our people what happened.
If anybody don't know what an earwig is, Bug, go look at it. They're ugly. They have big scary pictures on them. And we had been out washing the dogs. I came inside and I felt something on my arm, which I have like arachnophobia really bad. I hate spiders. They're creepy as hell. I looked down, thought I had a spider on my arm at first, and it was an earwig running up my arm towards my brain. Because it wanted to,
Towards your elbow.
This earwig, when it was heading towards my brain, and it wanted to eat my brain through my ear.
Oh, God.
So I think I screamed like a girl.
You did. Very loud.
And my phone flew out of my hand. It landed on the kitchen floor.
It hit the stove, and then it hit the kitchen floor.
I picked it up, and it had this brown line through the middle of the screen like it was on fire. And the rest of it was just kind of gray with squiggly lines that eventually just turned black with the brown burnt spot through the middle.
Oh, my God.
Yes. So, but his reaction
The
to
brain-eating bug
no, he
was
does
trying
this
to
with
kill
any
me.
bug. Any bug, he will freak out and he screamed like this high-pitched girl sound, and he chunked his phone to get he sacrificed the phone for his life to get away from
It
this bug.
was trying to eat my brains.
No, it was not.
Have y'all seen those big-ass spiders that live in, Australia?
I would never go to Australia because of that.
Oh, my God. I want to show you. Wait, hang on. First, I want to show y'all.
They're like the size of like chihuahuas.
So this is what my dog does now when he wants to play with me.
Where's the toy?
Oh,
Where is it?
look at him.
Where's the toy?
He's so cute.
Yeah, sure.
He is.
He's so cute.
So
Whenever he's
His
not.
little face.
Finally, so he's been peeing and pooping right by the back doors. It don't matter. I'll take him out. He'll go pee, but then he'll come inside and go pee again. I don't know. It's on the tile. It's not on the wood. It's on the freaking tile, and he gonna fuck up the grout with his gross pee. So finally,
What about a pee-pee pad?
I got some pee pads and peeing on the pads.
Yeah, they make the little frame for them so that they stay laying down.
I need to find something like
Yeah,
that.
I got them at Walmart.
we had the front door open for the dogs to run in and out and go outside and use the bathroom. And they went outside and played and barked at shit, and then came inside and took a big shit right in the middle of the living room with the with the front door still wide open.
Yes.
Oh my God! I can't.
Yes.
It's like, yep.
The rain and everything
It
has
was
them so messed up.
It was raining outside, so we can't shit in the rain. We got to come inside to take a dump.
Yeah, it's got them so messed up. A while ago, I trimmed my rosebuds. Some of them had died, and I threw them in the trash. And he saw them in the trash. He thought it was this big spider in the trash. So he's freaking out that there's a spider. So I'm like, what are you talking about? I go look, and it's the clipped rosebud. So I picked it up and I went after him with it, and he's freaking out. It's a flower.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you about this
Okay.
spider. It is called a huntsman spider. It is real. They are literally this big.
I've seen them. You gotta show me. I've seen them.
Photoshopped.
Oh no, they're the
it's-
size of a chihuahua.
It is
Wow. I thought they were fake.
real. Nope.
No, that's a problem.
That's a huge problem. Huge.
But I mean, are they poisonous or are they?
I'm looking.
Yeah.
I'm
This-
looking. Their freaking body length is 2 centimeters, but their legs span up to 15 centimeters.
Oh my God.
Fuck that. All right, hang on.
All right.
Let me see.
They're just too big.
That is big. That's very big.
Huge.
I don't like all that.
It's too big.
I'm not scared of bugs and stuff, but I don't like all that. So.
Okay. We can do a story or something.
Hang on, I'm seeing if these are freaking.
No, they're just over there.
No, it says a cold pack may relieve local pain, but.
So they're not going to like kill you. You would think that they would be deadly.
It's like daddy long legs.
No.
Yeah.
Daddy longlegs are one of the most poisonous spiders in the world.
They don't have teeth.
No, they do. The problem is their mouths are so small they
can't
cannot bite you.
Oh.
But if they could bite you, you would die because they're that poisonous.
I've heard that. Yeah.
No, I've done my checking into
I bet you have.
those things.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm going to read this. You want to read it? You want to read it. The AOC story.
Oh, you can read both stories. I'm not political.
I'm not either. I don't.
They
even-
probably have no clue about what I'm about to talk about.
No, if you don't
Anyway.
tell us, we don't know.
Anyway, AOC, go look up who she is if you don't know. She reveals that she's going to attending therapy classes and learning how to slow down after the Capitol riot. Okay?
Slow down.
Yeah, she's a fucking moron, okay? She's part of the squad that wants to destroy America. Anyway, she said she decided to go to therapy after the January 6th Capitol riot. She told Latino USA on Friday that members of Congress effectively served in war during the event. Just right there is a fucking just horrible statement to make for all the men and women who have served in real war, and she's going to consider what happened at the Capitol was like her serving in war. That comment right there is ridiculous.
Yeah.
She also said the lawmaker also said the Trump administration had many people in a very reactive mode. She revealed Friday she was attending therapy after the extraordinary traumatizing incident of the January 6th Capitol insurrection. This bitch needs therapy, but it's not for this. It's not for this. The New York Congresswoman, which says right there she's from fucking New York, where a lot of fucking just idiotic, crazy people live. If you're from New York, I'm sorry, but move because your city's shit. She told public radio show Latino USA that she's learning how to slow down after the attack, which resulted in the deaths of 5 people, including a police officer, which is bullshit right there in this story because that police officer did not die because of the insurrection, the riot, the fucking whatever you want to call it. He died after the fact from natural causes. So again, they're pushing a false narrative, which is bullshit.
Yeah, because they
the
said
only person,
he got hit in the head with a fire
yeah, he did. He died like a stroke. The only person that got killed in these riots was the woman that got shot in the head by the Capitol cop that they won't release the name or identity of. But any other person, they're trying to throw them under the fucking jail, even when it's a good shoot. So what story outlet is this right here? Business Insider or whatever, and this Latino USA. They're fucking liars, like most of the regular media is today.
Yeah.
So anyway, she said it took time, and it was really when I explained to her what happened to me, like the day of, because I ran to her office and she was like, "You need to recognize trauma," AOC said, according to The Independent. And I feel like I learned this the hard way after my father passed away when I was a teenager. That happened at a young age, and I locked it away. You have to live with it for years, she added. Let me tell you what, bitch. People die every fucking day. People's parents die every day. Both my parents die every day. You go on with your life. You fucking... This is just one of them people that just, oh, poor me. People died. My pet turtle died. My pet bird got eaten by my pet cat, so we got to have a funeral service for it. That's what kind of person she is. She's an idiot. Oh, yeah, I'm doing therapy, but I also have just slowed down. I think the Trump administration had a lot of us, especially Latino communities, in a very reactive mode. Okay. How? How? She's a fucking moron, people. If you're a Democrat and listen to this, you might want to turn it the fuck off, okay? She previously revealed that she had hid in the bathroom with a staffer while the mob of angry Trump supporters broke into the Capitol building, many of them chanting her name. I thought I was going to die, she recalled in the emotional Instagram Live in February. I have never been quieter in my life. In her interview with Latino USA, Cortez said that the insurrection was deeply traumatizing for many members of Congress who effectively served in war. She said the event also impacted the actual legislative progress of Congress.
I don't remember anybody saying anything about a name being changed.
Let me say, if you go
I don't
look,
know her, but I mean,
in the insurrection, I don't think besides maybe a couple windows maybe getting broken, the place wasn't burned down. It wasn't looted. It wasn't destroyed. It wasn't spray painted. It wasn't all this shit. Should they have done it? Should they have went in? No, they shouldn't have. Don't agree with it. But I don't want to hear this fucking shit on how traumatized AOC is and how scared she was for her life when you got motherfucking BLM and Antifa and all them motherfuckers out there. And every time they decide they're unhappy about something, fucking shit's getting burned down, people getting fucking killed, everything's getting stolen and everything else. AOC can take a big flying fuck off a big goddamn building because she's a fucking moron. And they got more morons in New York that keep electing this cunt. So that's what I got to say about that. What y'all got to say about it?
That we're going to get fucking banned from Facebook now.
Why?
Because they don't like people speaking their minds, Dad.
Well, then we'll
you're not allowed
go,
to have your own opinion.
Then we'll go somewhere else and go live.
Oh, sorry, my phone just did a thing.
Yeah, you're not supposed to have your own opinion.
Oh, well. I got opinions. And
We know. We're related to you.
And
We
back
know.
to the, she wants to have a funeral for her pets. Well, yeah. I mean, I get upset over mine. I want a whole, not like, people come over and let's have a ceremony.
Well, pretty soon you're not going to allow to have pets because they fart and they're making greenhouse gases and destroying the environment, like the cows. Because they say cows fart too much, and that's helping with the greenhouse gases. So we should all start eating less meat.
That's all those grains they eat. Well, I mean that I don't know of that person. I don't do any research of that person. So to me,
people don't
relate to this.
You start paying attention to shit because these motherfuckers are the ones that's starting to run this country. I better start paying attention.
I mean,
you were listening.
You asked what we thought. I couldn't relate because I don't know this person enough to have an opinion. I mean, you tell us what we need to know. And you've never even said that name before. Have you heard it?
Nope.
No. So, that's what we think. Next.
I'm not going to read the whole story, but I'm just going to mention it. With Biden is going to host St. George's family next week on the anniversary of his death at the White House. So, still, I guess we're going to have St. George Day now instead of Martin Luther King Day, which Martin Luther King was fighting for, everybody to come together, for everybody to be equal and fair. I think he made the comment, he wants some people to be judged for the content of their character and not the color of their skin. These motherfuckers are pushing everything backwards because they want everybody looked at for the color of their skin and not for the content of their character. But now they're going to celebrate this criminal dopehead, thief, armed robber. We're going to celebrate his life. Fuck that. If they ever make that a holiday, I'll work a double shift that day because I refuse to celebrate that shit. He's a criminal. Should he have died? No. But he died because of the result of all his life choices he made, like I've always said. Okay? The guy's in jail or whatever. But I'm not going to say this dude was some kind of hero and he was a dopehead. I'm pretty my opinion, let's get it right. My opinion is that he died from drug overdose and the stress and everything he was put under from this cop who shouldn't have had him on his belly for that amount of time, which I don't agree. I think the cop was a contributing factor in his death. Yeah. Did he actually kill him? No. it all combined together. If he wouldn't have been on dope that day, pretty sure he'd still be alive. The man had OD'd a week earlier. He was in a hospital from a drug overdose. He had lethal amounts of fentanyl in the system. Give me a fucking break.
I have an opinion on this. Did you see the video?
Oh, how many times? The whole entire unedited video, not the ones that fucking news.
No, I've seen the unedited video. I'm pretty sure I'm on a watch list from a website that I look at, but whatever.
It's okay.
It's called Documenting Reality. It has like shit like that on there. Anyways, I agree with you, Dad. I do not support that at all. It's just like this whole, what's his name? The Alton Sterling dude that died in Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
And they're trying to blame it on the cops. And that, you know, if these people, white, black, Mexican, purple, blue.
Yeah.
If you do something illegal, you choose the path that you're going to take, you do drugs, you get arrested a lot. Like, that's going to happen.
Resist arrest. Fight the cops.
See, if that's where the George Floyd thing, he resisted first. If he would have just gotten the back of the fucking police car, he would still be alive. He would. He wouldn't be dead. We wouldn't be having to deal with this.
Nope.
It's just, it's ridiculous, and it pisses me off to no end when people are like, fuck the police, and it's all their fault. It's not.
You don't have to agree with the police, but you need to comply.
There's one answer that keeps them.
Stop breaking the law, asshole!
And you won't die.
Right? I mean, follow the law.
Yeah.
So,
You want to get high in your fucking house.
but Biden having these people
To the White
come
House.
to the White
That's
House.
fucking bullshit.
You know what I
I
think?
agree.
My opinion is because you know why? They had no good ride in a couple months. Ain't been no shit
Yeah.
getting burned down.
They got to shake it up a bit.
Yeah.
Walmart and Target, and then we're getting too much inventory again. It's time for some free shit. That's what this shit's about. The regular mainstream news media just wants to
When things start dying down.
They want the bullshit. They
Stir
want
the
the
pot.
fucking
Yes.
looting. They want the riots, and they want the white people hating the black people. They want the black people hating the white people. They want they want everybody hating each other because it's good for their news stories. So
And I don't,
Stop
dirtbag is a
believing-
dirtbag. I don't care what color you are. If you're a
Stop
dirtbag,
believing.
then you're a dirtbag.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
stop believing the news media about blacks against whites. Cops are out killing it. I mean, I just know the cops put guns on and say, all right, how many black people we're going to shoot today? It's not happening. It don't fucking happen.
I know. I just think it's ridiculous. Now I can't even scroll through anything without seeing somebody recording whenever they get pulled over, and then they are just, you're trying to start something. You're trying to stir that pot. Just stop. If you were doing something wrong and you got pulled over for it, they're there to protect and serve everybody. They're not there because they want you harmed in any way. Like,
Right.
stop.
I agree. Yeah.
Because, you got people like me who have to worry about that shit. Because all these people hating on people in law enforcement and shit, I just want my family to come home alive
Yeah.
and safe.
Well, I mean, it's too many people getting their feelings hurt about every fucking thing. I mean, the Disney movies and
Gotta go to safe space.
Oh my God! Please, I'm so tired
that's
of it.
Megan's Woke of Disney is Megan and Jason's favorite place on earth. Do you see where they're gonna?
You don't have to wear masks outside anymore.
The-
Woo!
I ain't wore a mask outside anyway.
I'm talking about
Woo!
in Disney.
That's why I'm
Yeah.
good. Anyway, they're gonna film themselves a little Disney animation shit or whatever in Baton Rouge now or something. That's all.
What?
Yeah,
I didn't see that.
that's what. Read
Is
the
it a
news.
Disney?
Yes,
I'm asking.
at that Celtic or whatever shit.
Oh,
was.
by
shit.
Costco.
I'm gonna have to go
By
look.
Costco, you're talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're
Oh.
talking about.
Well, yeah. I don't know what movie it is.
Woke
but-
of Disney. Yeah, they starting to do that now.
Well, I don't know what it is. I think they just announced that this week.
Like Coca Cola.
Can you shut the fuck up?
No, I will not.
Oh, okay.
I will
Well-
not. Well, yeah, exactly, Roy. I'm saying what mask? I am anti-masker.
I mean,
I think my opinion, again, fact checker motherfucker. I don't think they ever worked. They have medical grade, but when you're walking around with a piece of cloth on your face that somebody's aunt sewed up at her house down the road and she's selling it at the local convenience store, that's not going to help nothing.
I love when people, like, I still go to
nothing.
places and I see people like, oh, put your mask on, and their fucking nose is hanging out. I'm
Yeah.
like, it's not doing anything for you.
Some people have told you to put your mask on.
Fuck no.
I've wanted somebody to tell me to do that
Oh,
shit.
no, I know. Because, like, the only place I wore a mask to was Disney because I wanted to go to Disney.
We wear them to the doctor appointments
But
and stuff.
Because you can't get in.
Walmart
Other
and shit
than
like that, oh, fuck no. And they're like, oh, like, when the door greeter's like, would you like a mask? I said, no. I don't want a fucking mask.
Yeah, they did that to your dad.
Yeah, Brandy was like, you have to be rude. I wasn't rude. She said, you got a mask? I said, nope, and kept walking. I didn't
was
say,
rude.
fuck no.
Well, you know how your dad is. He's rude whether he means to be or not. The way he comes across.
Yeah, I am
He's
too.
very dry.
Yeah.
Like I said, people,
Genetics.
if I can fart through a pair of underwear and jeans and you smell it, this little fucking mask is not stopping nothing. Or if somebody farts through all of that and I have a mask on and I can still smell it, still not helping.
No.
Still not helping. It done filtered through all the stuff and it's still stinking. And that is a great intro into our next story.
Some people are wearing two
Wait,
masks.
there's another story?
Yes. If you'd have looked at all the stuff I sent, you might have saw
Oh,
it.
I'm sorry. I was busy with my kids and life.
Yeah, I was busy too. I didn't know you.
Dang, I saw, it's because it's,
Anyway, this story.
which one? Oh,
He
okay,
was
never
setting
mind.
up for this.
What a little piece of shit.
This gym, they had a gym where people can work out, hopefully without mask on. Which I quit our gym because of that bullshit. And I let them know when they asked me why. I said, put it in your little computer there. This is why. But anyway, this gym was evacuated due to a terrible, terrible smell. Somebody actually threw up. It says a gym was evacuated after a woman did a fart so bad that a woman threw up and the management thought there was a sewage problem in the gym. This woman had one stinky ass. That's all I got to say.
Oh
I
my
mean, the whole gym.
How embarrassing is that?
Oversharing on TikTok, weightlifter, Maximum Van Den, whatever how you say her last name, said
Jesus.
this one time.
What the fuck was that pause about?
Look at that. Look at that. The last name was Dijssel.
Okay, then don't say her fucking
Skip it.
what. Like, come on.
This one time, I went to a spin class after a night of heavy drinking and 4 a.m. kebabs, and I farted a fart that smelled so bad that a girl threw up, and they had to evacuate the entire gym because they thought there was a sewage problem. She added that she was too embarrassed to admit it was her and that she waited 8 years to come and make the confession online. So it must have been one of them silent but deadly ones that they didn't hear it.
Clearly,
But,
it
oh
was
my
deadly,
God.
huh?
Oh, no.
That's so fucking gross.
She confessed it online to her 162,000 followers. Having done so, she racked up over 2.4 million views. Definitely still less embarrassing than admitting it at the time.
Oh, yeah.
Emboldened by her story, others commented about their own fart tales. One person admitted,
Oh, God.
I farted and the smell woke my husband out of a deep sleep. He sat straight up and said, the dog definitely shit somewhere, so we gotta find it. Another said, I farted in class so bad they made everyone check their shoes for dog poo.
Oh my God.
A third added, a day after I moved in with my husband, he closed the windows because he thought something had died outside. He locked himself inside with it and didn't even know it.
Oh my God.
And a nanny said their farts made the children they looked after cry.
That's so
After someone asked why the fart was so bad, she commented, I think the combination of alcohol, high protein diet, Kebabs in a sweaty, small spin class just exaggerated it all. Somehow, we doubt her gym will be offering her discounts on membership.
Wow.
That's gross.
I got a fart story. This was a long, long time ago. I was married to an ex-wife, a couple ex-wives ago. We were in a
Wow, somebody sounds like a fucking whore.
we were in a Walmart. Apple don't fall far from the tree. We were in a Walmart, and we were at the, where they have the little DVD sections where they got all the little $5 DVDs.
Yeah.
Well, I was sitting there, and they had some, like, fine, upstanding citizens on the other side of the DVD thing looking. I mean, they were extremely, like, dirty, not well-kept people at all. Well, I don't remember what I had eaten, but I had one of them old silent but deadly ones, sneaked it out. And the person I was married to at the time walked up, and it was quite stinky. She's sitting there making this face. And she keeps looking at the trashy people. Well, of course, they're looking around, too. And she's like, we got to go. We walk off. And she's like, oh, my God, the people stink so fucking bad. They need to go take a bath. Oh, God. Well, I didn't say nothing for like a month. If one day, I just had to admit it. And I was like, look, remember that day you thought them trashy people had, like, stunk real bad or whatever? I said, I had farted real bad. She's like, oh, my God. They probably thought that was me that smelled like that.
Oh
I need you to tell me on your which wife it was. You can just do numbers. It's fine.
You still have contact with this one every now and then when you have stuff done.
I knew it.
But anyway, yes, that was mine. I had my ex-wife probably that she thought that the trashy people stunk. And I'm pretty sure the trashy people says like, man, that bitch just shit her pants or something.
Well, you still do that.
Yes, I do. It's great. I love it.
No, it makes me so mad. Oh, it makes me so mad.
Whenever
Your
if
grandpa-
it ever happens in the store, I'm like, Jason, walk. I just farted and it smells bad. You need to go.
Your grandpa Johnny, I remember, we'd be in a grocery store or something, and he would like fart on one aisle, and he'd go walk around to the other one and linger so he could hear the people bitching as they walked through it on the other aisle. He'd be like, you could hear people, God damn, what the hell come through here? And he was about to piss his pants on the other aisle over there.
Roy, this lovely lady is the sixth wife.
Yes, I'm
He's
number
been
6.
divorced 5 times.
Yes.
Roy, don't be asking questions.
Yes.
You can ask the
questions.
questions.
Just listen, Roy.
Daniel's very guilty about crop dusting people everywhere we go. He does it here. He has the walking farts. I mean, like, it infuriates me. I can't stand it. And his aren't usually silent. His is like a motorboat. And God, I can't. It's so disgusting. I would rather the silent.
So, surprisingly enough, Roy, and I'm shocked by this. I always have been that he only has 2 children, and they were with the same woman.
Mm-hmm.
She was your first wife, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like the record breaker. He's the longest he's been with somebody. Yeah.
So he only has 2 kids.
Yeah.
That are
That
known
you know of. Yeah.
And we're both grown.
Yeah.
But we're both the
I wasn't out making a whole bunch of kids.
Well, thank God.
That's because your mom stuck me with child support, and I said, fuck this, I ain't paying child support to all these different people.
I know. Roy, I have 5 kids. Only 2 of them are mine, came out of me. The rest of my stepkids, and the looks that I get, because I am 27 years old, and I have 5 kids, and the oldest is not even 10 yet. He's almost 9, and the youngest is 2. So they're all in between there. And then 3 of them are mixed. So I get stared at when I go places.
I can imagine. Mm-hmm.
Nobody made no comments on my background. Roy's like the only person to be commenting. I don't know if who's been watching, but anyway, I guess it's because it's late or whatever. But I don't know if anybody recognizes this living room.
I don't.
Anybody, Roy, you recognize this living room?
Is it from a show?
Yes, it is.
What decade?
Not sure.
Probably the 80s.
80s, 90s, I believe.
Then I don't know.
He's stuck there, in the 80s. I don't know if I do. If you tell me, I might, but I don't know if I'll watch this show.
This living room is from the set of the show Mad Men.
Oh, I did not watch that.
Nope.
Mm-mm. Nope, never watched it.
You
Who played in that?
I don't know. I never watched it either.
Well, then how the fuck why we got it?
Because I'm doing different TV shows.
You do it in the decades that I was alive for.
Do you see who we got sitting on the couch right here?
Is that Einstein?
How's that fucking me?
Because I don't have my glasses on. It looks like a cutout, doesn't it?
It's Einstein.
Okay, that's what I thought.
You're right.
It's Einstein.
I don't know who that chick is. She just dancing.
Oh, I see it now. It looks like the face, and it looks like paper is cut out.
So I was laughing before we started because you know that whenever it's doing the countdown, it has that little thing that goes around it. It looks like it was going through his dick. Y'all should go back and watch it. It's pretty funny.
We'll have to watch back.
I never watched Mad Men either. It's just one of them that I grabbed 6 of them today. So Mad Men was first. Next week we'll see which other one I use.
I see the little German Shepherd.
Yes.
He's sitting next to Eddie.
I see the lizard.
Old Albert right there.
I see
lizard,
the ducky and your finger.
And the hand,
That's the thing. He's outside.
Yeah, I see that.
And I got a
On
duck
the ledge,
in the house.
yeah.
So,
Is
because I
that
had
it?
I had to rebuild. I was working on it earlier and hit the wrong button before we started and deleted every freaking thing I had and had to start over from new. So,
Yeah.
So we're getting close to an hour and I have to go.
Roy, did you enjoy your drive in your Corvette?
Oh, you got a Corvette?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's been working on it, trying to get it up, and
What year?
I don't know.
I don't know.
What year?
What year, Roy?
I think his is in the 90s or something, I believe. You got to wait. There's a delay.
Yeah, I know he's been working on it. I've been he's been talking about it on Facebook.
Because, I've seen my fair share of them. Because that's what my boss loves to do.
Oh.
95. I just had
Look,
to
as soon as I buy them damn tires, put them on the back, my shit's running again. I got a new battery and stuff.
Yeah,
I
he
just
did buy a
need
new
a
battery.
tire.
You need two
And
new
I'll be
tires.
driving.
Yep. So, well, Megan asked us.
Oh, I forgot this.
What?
Do you know that they sell Mary Jane at the dollar store now?
The Dollar General?
Yeah.
We went there today.
Mary Jane.
Yeah. What is it?
You don't know what Mary Jane is?
It's not real.
It is real Mary Jane.
Is it a fucking candy that you're trying to... Oh,
Look.
there he
It
goes.
says
Oh.
Mary Jane right there.
Oh, you're so funny.
He said, I got to get this for
He's
the
such
show.
a fucking idiot. I swear.
Legal. Look, she's like, wait, hold on to it. I handed it to the clerk guy, and I'm like, y'all selling Mary Jane. I don't want us to get busted.
Are you fucking...
Yes, mortified.
Wait, did he laugh?
The guy?
No, but I did get him to admit that he likes to taste the canned dog food because he said he eats it. So, and
That's spiraled.
not fucking joking. Well, I was
Yeah,
buying
they
some
were having
canned dog.
weird
I was buying some
conversations.
canned dog food, and I told Brandon, I said, you can have this for supper tonight. It's chicken and gravy.
And I said,
she's like,
yuck.
that's gross.
I don't eat
And he's
that.
like, really, it don't taste bad at all. I enjoy it.
He said it out loud.
It's okay. One of my ex-stepmothers fed us dog biscuits.
Delicious.
Phenomenal.
All right, people, Roy. You can email us at perfectlydysfunctional05@gmail.com, Facebook, Perfectly Dysfunctional Podcast, Instagram, perfectly_dysfunctional05, YouTube, Perfectly Dysfunctional Podcast, Twitter, Perfectly Dysfa, FU1, and Parlor, Perfectly Dysfunctional 05. We out, bitches.
All right. Come back next week, and we'll see what we're going to talk about then, okay?
Bye.
Thanks for being dysfunctional with us. See you again next week.